Hello Gummy Tasters, live from the garage. We're gonna do a fun craft today. I recently saw this epic video on kind of like screen printing with non-traditional materials and like none of the crazy chemicals and stuff, because I don't have that. And I wanted to try it for some fun. I would recommend watching their video because it's definitely more comprehensive than this is about to be. But yeah, we're gonna screen print with no emulsion and no plates and just wood glue and embroidery hoops. So let's get started. Okay, so the overall concept is you use the wood glue and tape to block out your design. The tape will be the part that is actually our design, and the wood glue will block out all the ink that would be surrounding it once we flood the screens with ink. And that's kind of the overall concept, and then you can get a print from that. I want to make t-shirts for Peter and I's running club. If you know, you know. We're gonna see how much we can, like how much design we can get just out of tape. You could also do this as the other video explains with like a vinyl sticker instead if you want to do a more detailed design. But yeah, let's go. Okay, so what we want to do is like a small design on the chest pocket area with this smaller hoop, and then maybe a bigger design on the back with this large hoop. So we just kind of figure out what we can accomplish here with tape only. Let's see, maybe a smiley face and then some text. Okay, so just a refresher, the tape will be where our design will be and like where ink will be, and everything not taped off is where ink won't be. I think on this one we're gonna try to write out Winner's Run Club, which will be a little bit difficult because, you know, it's kind of hard to cut tape into shapes, and especially letters. But we'll see what we can do. Preet's gonna help me with this one. Okay. Changed it back to just win, and we're gonna do some fun designs around it. We just started trying to like utilize the space as best we can without making it too cramped by doing too much words or anything. Okay, we have our two designs, a little more simplified than I first thought, but I kind of expected that would happen. And right now we're just gonna basically flood them completely with wood glue. So it will cover up anything we don't want to get ink, and we'll let that dry. So I've never done this before, and we will see what happens. Now, once he's kind of in an even layer, we'll lay it somewhere to dry and do the same thing with the bigger one. We're going for the next one. I'm gonna be more careful with this one.
A little bit goes a long way. Okay, that's enough.
Yes,
whoa, that's
more
sick.
aesthetic.
That's so cool.
With the normal screen, you could just go up once because it's shaped like a rectangle. But I have to kind of go round and round since I'm doing it the rope way. Okay, an outfit change. lunch and some chores later, we're ready to ink the front. We have our little screen now. This will be the part where you actually do need something that is required for screen printing, which is screen printing ink, because if you're gonna do it on fabric, you need it to like be able to hold. So we have our t-shirt here with a little piece of cardboard inside so that it doesn't transfer to the inside or the back. And I think we're just gonna place our smiley here. At first I was gonna try this on paper, but I kind of just wanna full send and see what's up. And if it's a flop, this could be my shirt. All right. It's stuck to me. Yeah!
Yo!
Slay!
Cowabunga, dog!
So again, we're peeling our design off. This might take a couple minutes for me because I don't have nails. I wanted to mention one thing. If you're planning to do like a multi-colored piece where you're like layering the screens on top of each other, I would recommend making a registration so you can line them up, each design up on top of each other. Watch Laura's video that I talked about at the beginning where she does a comprehensive overview and does multicolors. That video was awesome. Okay, so we're gonna risk it all and put on the piece on the back. Let's see. Okay, same thing again here, flooding the screen and then putting it down and then squeegeeing it out. Again, this is a little easier with like a rectangular screen. It's a bit easier to get an even layer of ink and of the glue. I'm just gonna start with like yay much. Okay, here we go. Okay, we did a little touching up by like kind of just doing a little bit of finger painting. So if we had a registration, we could have like printed it again right on top of itself and like made the paint stronger. So that's why I recommend that if you want to do multiple colors or just make your print better. But yeah, that was the screen printing. I'll put in pics of the final prints right here, and go check out the original video I mentioned where you can see her do like a ton of different prints. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed. If you want to screen print and you don't want to buy emulsion in a dark room and like curing lights, then you should give this a try. It's pretty fun, pretty easy, and it only takes a couple of things. Okay, see you later, gummy tasters.